I'd like to welcome back our Master of Ceremonies, Tony LoBianco.
Well, thank you so much. After this dinner, I did have my ears filled with what's going on in our country and what you're concerned about. And, you know, as everybody's worked so hard on this event, our work is just beginning. We have so much work to do. We have to get out there. Each and every one of you have to be a messenger and bring in at least 5, 10, 15 votes each and every time. That's very, very important. We're outnumbered. So we need you really to support all these candidates that we just mentioned. We have to take our country back. This time, 2014. And here to introduce our 2013 New York City Controller candidate, John Burnett, who will deliver the Lincoln Address, is historian Jerry Matacotta. He is the founder of the acclaimed history seminar series at Queensborough Community College. Jerry was also inducted into American Volleyball Coaches Association Hall of Fame. Here you go, my friend. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Tony. I've always been a big fan of Tony's because I remember the Honeymoon Killers. Remember that?
Do I ever remember that? My first film.
That was his first film. I don't know if you guys remember that. Before I begin, I want to use 1 second because I was a little disappointed before I came here this week. I had watched, I'll be honest with you guys, I like to watch all opinions because I think as Republicans, we should be open to all opinions that are out there. That's what America is about. And I was watching MSNBC. Now you're and I was listening to Alex Wagner. She's on MSNBC. And she said that Lincoln would be spinning in his grave at the Republican Party today. And it bothered me to hear that as a lifelong Republican and a real advocate of the great Republican Party, all our great presidents, all the people that have been in our party. And I was thinking as I was sitting over there, I was looking around the room. And I want you to take about 5 seconds to look around the room. Look at all the different tables. Look at the people's faces. The reason I say that is Alex Wagner said, we're a party against women. We're a party against African Americans. We're a party against Hispanics. We're a party against everything. I wish that she was here to see who's in this room. The Republican Party has never been and never will be against people. We are a party that's for people. We're a party that's for change. We're not afraid of change. Abraham Lincoln, our greatest president, the founder of our party, and a martyr to the cause of unity and equality. That's what we stand for. We stand for union and equality. We stand for change. The greatest change agent in American history was Abraham Lincoln, the greatest. And we should never, ever forget that. And when people like Alex Wagner or other people talk about our party, we have to defend it. And we always can defend it on one solid bedrock. The foundation of our party is our history. And we should never run from our history. Right now, the Democratic Party wants to change American history like it doesn't exist. That people like Lincoln don't exist, Eisenhower doesn't exist, Reagan doesn't exist, Nixon doesn't exist, Senator Dirksen doesn't exist. We never fought for civil rights. We were never for equal protection for women. We were never for the melting pot of America. We were never for any of those things. It's a lie. And we have to go out there and address that lie. We are proud of our history. Right now, we have a person who I'm pleased to present to give the Lincoln Day dinner, which I have given in the past, but I am so proud that this person is going to give the speech today because of what I just said about unity and equality, because John Burnett represents that. Unfortunately, 27% of the New York population didn't know their history. Unfortunately, the other percent that didn't come out didn't know their history. And besides that, they didn't know what the comptroller's position was. They just pulled a lever that said Steiner because he was a Democrat. They didn't say what qualifications did he have, who is he, what is he. If they did think that way, guess what? This would be our next control, right here. I've had the pleasure of meeting John, and I'll tell you, this guy is a very, very nice person, but more important than a nice person, although that's very important, is a man of character and values. That's what we need in politics. Unfortunately, what we're getting is rhetoric. Rhetoric does not equal character and values. So I am going to stop talking, and I'm going to introduce a good friend of mine and a great Republican, John Burnett.